NYC. Have you ever been looking for practitioners, places, people, products, and content on how to live the healthiest life for you and your family in this city that never sleeps? If you answered yes, then you're in the right place. I'm Dr. Josh Hand, and I'd like to welcome you to the Healthy Life NYC podcast. Enjoy the show. Hey everyone, welcome back to Healthy Life NYC podcast. We have an amazing guest today. It's someone we know in our practice. This is Harold Hidalgo. He is a photographer. He's also a pretty cool guy, but he's a photographer. That's his trade. And his company's name is Eye Depiction Corp. So Harold, welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Josh. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. I am pumped to have you here. We've known you now for some time. I don't know how many years it's been. 1, 2, 3. I have no idea. You know better than I probably.
Yeah, it's been about 3 years.
3 years. All right. So we've had a cool journey with you. We got to learn a lot about you, and we had an amazing in-office networking event where you brought your wife, and we got to see some of your amazing work. So what I would love for you to do is share a little bit about, the basics of what you do, and then let's get into what makes you a little different.
Well, yes. Basically, my company is run by my wife and I. It's just us two as a photographer for now. Mm-hmm. We basically do school picture photography for preschool age children. We also do any event, from weddings, sweet 16s, office, conference, whatever is needed for photography. We basically cover it all.
Cool. Do you do any video or just photo or just still?
Well, right now I'm just doing stills, but we're working on videos.
Okay, very cool, very cool. So what makes, I've seen your work, so I can't share it via audio with our audience, right? But so give us what makes you different for, if someone's looking for a photographer for their family or, a school event or a wedding or, I get to see photographers all the time walking around Central Park with people. Like, what makes you different?
Well, honestly, when people think of photo shoots, people always want to be serious. The photographer is always demanding, telling people what to do, where we're actually more about having fun. I think this is the reason why we connect so much with children. We basically let them be themselves. Like about 2 years ago, we did a Christmas party for a preschool, and that was just amazing. The energy that they gave, I kind of picked it up and I gave it right back to them, and the connection was just awesome. Yeah,
that's great. So, and then you have kids yourself, of course.
Absolutely. I have a tribe.
You do have a tribe, a good looking tribe too, needless to say. And having two parents that are photographers, right?
Yes.
You got to put them on display.
Always.
Right.
My guinea pigs.
Exactly. So in that sense of energy, right? We, in our practice in the office, which, we're all about energy. We're about having fun, making the healing process a fun thing and connecting, right? That's how we get to have these great relationships with the people that are in our lives. So for you, when you're creating these relationships, what do people say? Because I know you and I think you're such a cool guy. We get to have conversations about everything from running and exercise to chiropractic to photography to you name it, right? Like energy healing, right? Yoga.
Right. So, absolutely.
So are these the types of conversations you'll even have with your clients that just becomes like a family friendly or family function?
Yes, it do actually, because believe it or not, the parents actually surprised that we are able to capture these moments with their children. They always saying that they don't listen or they're either too wild, but with us, it happens to work, and so we capture those wonderful moments.
Yeah. So you get to see the kids in their own element.
Right.
And which is great, which your book, when hopefully when people are calling you to find out, you guys got to see this book. Everybody, men, women, kids, you got to see the book. It's pretty spectacular, and it ranges, it's pretty broad, from the little kids. And even I think in the book we have teenagers and all sorts of different age grade groups in there.
Yes. Yeah. The anniversaries, like the 50th anniversaries.
Okay.
Right.
So here you go. So here's the next question. And I know you bond real well with children, which is like a gift, being able to let kids be themselves and capturing those moments. What about the demanding bride?
Oh my goodness.
right?
Honestly, I let my wife handle that part.
Yeah. Okay. So perfect. So there you go. So that's like a team, right?
Yes,
So you each have
definitely
a
is.
strength. So I guess you both are really great with the kids. Your
Yes,
wife will specialize with brides, right? That need to get certain things done. What other
yes.
things do you or like is your like sweet spot? What do you else do you love to do?
Well, what I love to do, like my hobby, what have me started in all this photography. I love landscape photography. That's my thing. I'm able to capture these places, and I just love them. I put them, and it looks like postcards.
Yeah. All right. So you
Mm,
create you create your own like postcard catalog of beautiful pictures for yourself. That's
right.
awesome. Uh, so what are the best ways for our audience to find you? Besides asking us directly in the office, we want to make sure that New York City has a great place to find you.
Well, they can find us on social media. We have an Instagram called Third Eye Depiction Corp, also a Facebook page. And yeah, we also have a website as well.
Okay.
You
And
know,
do they do people usually reach out via the website? Do they call you? What's the like what's the norm?
Well, usually the majority of our work comes from word of mouth, but yes, we get a lot of hit ups on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, well, I guess Instagram is the picture social media, right? So if they're seeing your images, I'm sure they're going to jump right in.
Right.
So that's fantastic. Do you work? You end up working like all times, like weekends and days, depending on when the event is.
Yes, that it's busy, busy, busy. Never get a break. Yeah,
Yeah,
the weekends are really the long hours. Yeah, the
yeah,
weekend, no weekends.
yeah. The weekends, right? Well, I guess that's when kids are having parties too, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. And so how is your because you're a family guy, how is this like had a positive impact on just you and your kids and your family? Do the kids enjoy also? And I know some of the older like taking pictures as well.
Well, yeah, of course. Some of them like to take pictures, have fun. They all think they're models. That's one
Yeah.
thing. So yeah, they see the way we work when they also get along with the children that come for photography too. So
Okay.
it's really really family oriented. That's the great part about the company.
Yeah, that is great, and I get to see that your kids get to see you and your wife work and get to see like a really positive work ethic. Excuse me. That wow, like when you have a passion for something,
Right,
it doesn't make a difference, right? Like we're both doing this on our off time, but is it really off, or we're sharing what we love? Right?
right,
So
exactly.
that's what it's about. So Harold, I want to thank you. This has been a great session. We are going to connect everybody in our tribe with your tribe because we know what people love getting pictures. I mean, I'm okay with my phone, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? Getting a
Yeah,
pro that knows exactly what they're doing and how to capture like that perfect
right,
moment is essential to making memories. I mean, that's essentially what you do, right? You're a memory maker.
absolutely. We're freezing
Yeah.
them moments in time.
Yeah. So I want to thank you. This has been a great, cool conversation. Can't wait to get this out and connect with everybody. And for those of you that are looking, make sure you go ahead and you're going to go and find Harold and his company, find him on social media. Everything will be in the show notes. And if you want to connect with us as well, you can go to newyorkchiropractic.com. We have all of our details there. And we will eventually start to have these episodes. If they're not there now, they will start to show up on our website as well as these amazing videos. So, Harold, thank you so much. This has been a blast.
No, thank you, Dr. Josh. I appreciate what you and your office always do every day.